Yo, what's up everyone, OOfro here, and today, as you guys can probably tell by the title, we are going to be opening up every single chest inside Clash Royale. Now this is actually every single chest inside the game. There are a bunch of chests and there's going to be a bunch of legendary cards. It should be really awesome. If you guys are excited for this video, make sure you guys leave a like. Of course, we all know when you guys like the video, we get legendary cards, as you're seeing from the comments on the screen. So it's 100% confirmed at this point that you should definitely like this video if you want a legendary card. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. That also helps. And yeah, without further ado, we're going to jump into it here. So we're literally opening up every single chest inside the game, and there are a bunch of them. I actually got a list here in front of me, and yeah, it starts off, this isn't in any particular order by the way, but yeah, there are 3 chests: crown chests, silver chests, gold chests, giants chests, magical chests, super magical chests, the challenge chest, which is like this one, then there's the other challenge chest, which is this one, and then there's the clan chest, the clan battles chest, the legendary chest, the draft chest, and the epic chest. So yeah, that's all the chests inside the game currently at this very moment. And yeah, we're going to open up all of them in this one video, see how many legendary cards we can get. So without further ado, we're just going to jump into it here. So we're going to start off with the 3 chests because it just sat there, and it's like warm up. Like, you can't just go straight into a sprint. You got to like do your stretches and stuff first. Anyway, that was a really weird analogy. I don't know why I said that, but so far we're getting, nothing too amazing, just because, these are normally the kind of worst of the lot chests. And yeah, bro, that wasn't actually that bad. We got quite a lot of rares. Alright, so we opened up all the 3 chests. We opened up the silver chest, and we opened up the crown chest. That's already 3 of the chests ticked off. We're now going to go into this gold chest. Boom. And we're going to get nothing. Okay, that's cool. Okay, now we're going to go over into the challenge chest, and I know this only says 10 wins, but I'm also going to be showing you guys a 12 win grand challenge chest as well, so don't worry, it will all even itself out. But from a 10 win one, we've got 6 epic cards and 67 rares. And yeah, without further ado, let's jump into this one. So boom, we get gold, then we get goblins, that's not bad. We then get tombstones, again, not bad. I'm counting cards because this could contain a legendary card. Musketeers, again, not too bad. Bombers, okay. We've seen a lot of rare cards, so I feel like the rare cards are out of the way now, hopefully. Okay, common cards. Give me 6 epic cards. I think we got a legendary card. Please. Oh, bro, this is actually a good start. Let's go, boys. We get a legendary card. Okay, what legendary card do I predict it's going to be? I think it's going to be a Ice Wizard. Feel free to play this game as well at home. What legendary cards are we going to get? Anyway, boom, and we get a Sparky. Okay, it's a legendary card. I can't complain. Boom. 10 win grand challenge chest. We get a Sparky. That's not even that bad, bro. I will take that. Our first legendary of today's video, which is epic, and there's hopefully a lot more to come. That's the grand challenge one. We get a Sparky out of it, which is awesome. Here, one of my clan mates decided to host a tournament. Obviously, I came first because I'm the best Clash Royale player ever. And what we go get out of this, it contained 2 rare cards, guys. A whole 2 rare cards. Oof, I think I'm gonna get rockets. Dark goblins. Oh, 3. Wow, I got lucky. And yeah, guys, like I said at the beginning of the video, these are in no particular order, so it's just kind of all over the place. Anyway, we're now going to go into this giant chest that I got sitting here. Boom. That's gold. That's the goblin gangs, the cannons, and our rare cards are going to be rockets again. But one day it's going to be rockets, and when it is, that's going to be a good day. Anyway, that was just okay. Nothing really too special. Mostly the gold is the best thing out of that one. Oh, also guys, if we come over to my shop here, you can see I got an Ice Wizard in there. But except from that, we've got a legendary chest chilling here. So we're now going to open up this bad boy. 500 gems, boom, and we get a lumberjack. That's not too bad. I can now get him up to level 2. That's pretty awesome. Anyway, now let's hop into the magical chest. Alright, now we're moving on into this magical chest here. So yeah, we get gold to begin with. Then we get 4 mini P.E.K.K.A.s. That's pretty good. 4 dark goblins. Again, pretty good. That's a lot of rares we got so far. We get some royal giants. That's a great card to get. Get some Teslas. That's not bad. Boom. We get 1 epic card. That's pretty good seeing an epic card this early. If it gives me 3 epics here, I think we're getting a legendary. Ah, unfortunate. So what 3 epic cards are we going to get here? I'm going to guess we're going to get witches. Executioners. Pretty good. And yeah, I'm happy with that magical chest. Moving on. Alright guys, so now we're going to go into a clan chest. You guys are seeing on the screen right now. We're opening it up here. and then boom, we get gold to start with. You know, that's pretty casual, as you do from any clan chest, and this is the normal clan chest, not the clan battle chest. Like I said, like, they're pretty much the same thing, but they got 2 different names, so I'm counting them as 2 different chests. Anyway, we get barbarians here. So far, we've seen a lot of commons. We haven't seen that many rares or anything, but boom, there we go. We get the rares right there. So now we get the epic cards, which mean we're actually going to get a legendary card out of this clan chest. And what legendary card is that gonna be? Let's find out. Boom, we click it, and then yeah, we get that. So, you know, it's okay, not gonna lie. And wow, getting 2 Sparkies in 1 episode. The game loves Sparkies. Alright guys, so next up here, we're going to be doing the clan battle chest. I'm counting them as 2 different things. So we start off here getting the gold, which is awesome, and then boom, we get the goblins, which are okay. You know, there's some commons right there, that's fine. You know, not really too impressive so far. We then get cannons, which is again okay. Skeletons, we're seeing a lot of, you know, just common cards so far, which is okay. And yeah, unfortunately we didn't get a legendary card out of this one, but yo, it's fine. You know, it's a clan battles chest, and we get some lightning spells, which is awesome. So yeah, overall not too bad. Alright, boom, we're going now into the super magical chest. You guys can see to begin with, we get gold, then we get 2 clone spells, so getting epic cards right off the bat, which is normally a good sign for the chest. Anyway, moving on, we're going to get some musketeers, again not too bad, getting some rage spells as well, getting a bunch of knights. We then get wizards, which is awesome, and I just want a bunch of epic cards here. Boom, we then get a bunch of epic cards, which is amazing, which means we're going to get a legendary card, and we get an ice wizard, which is again very, very awesome. Okay guys, next up, you guys can see here, we've actually got the ultimate champion draft chest. This is the highest possible and best chest in the game. It guarantees you a legendary card, which is awesome. Purchase successful. We're going to tap okay, and boom, you guys can see we get some gold to begin with. Like I said, we're guaranteed a legendary card out of this. As we saw in my Mythbusters video, you can actually get 2 legendary cards out of the same chest. So next up here, we get the choice between Zap and Barbarians. I pick Zaps. Next up, Giants or Battle Ramps and 10% battery. That's great, but I'm going to pick Giants just because, you know, I want to level them up over the Battle Ram. Next up, we get epic cards, which is good, and here I'm going to actually pick the Executioner just so I can level him up if I want to. It's a hard choice though between the balloon or Executioner, but yeah, I went with the Executioner. I think it was just be smarter. Next up here, you can see it's between the Tombstone or the Wizard, and this is a tough choice, but I'm actually going to go with the Tombstones. And next up here, we get more epic cards, which is very good. And here I just picked Giant Skeletons just because I love Giant Skeletons. Best card in the game has to be. Next choice here, we get Mirrors or Bowlers. Again, not really too much between them, so I'm gonna go pick bowlers. And then finally, for our legendary card here, boom, you guys can see we get the choice between a princess or a Sparky. In this case, I'm just gonna pick the princess because personally I think that's a better legendary card. But yeah, a really awesome ultimate grand champion chest. Alright, here guys, you can see we've actually got an epic chest now to open. Boom, we open it up. We start off with a clone spell, not exactly the best, but we're just gonna get a bunch of epic cards out of this chest. We get some goblin barrels, again not too bad. Executioners, once again not too bad. And then finally we get the Expo, which is just, you know, a troll in all fairness. And yeah, that was the epic chest. Alright guys, and here you can see we got a 12 win grand challenge chest. This was actually during the draft challenge, and yeah, you guys can see we get a bunch of epic cards and a bunch of rare cards. Literally now this chest contains the same amount as the grand challenge chest, so yeah, it's pretty much the exact same. Like I said, 11 epics and 110 rares out of this one chest. We're going to open it up here. We get some gold to begin with, and quite a lot of gold. We then get musketeers. We then, you know, get inferno towers. So far it's okay, you know, a bit of a slow start. Some dark goblins, again not too bad if I do say so myself. Elite barbarians. We then get some wizards, which isn't too bad. Minions, and you get so many cards out of this thing. It's really crazy. Anyway, we then get furnaces, followed up by guards, and it's good now we're seeing epic cards because that means we could get a legendary. Who knows? Anyway, we get bombers, then skeleton armies, which is again more epic cards. We then get Valkyries, hoping for epic cards here. If I get epic cards, it could be a legendary. Has a very high chance to. Boom, we get some legendary cards. Finally, we're going to tap the screen here. What are we going to get? Again, I'm hoping so much for a legendary card. Okay, boom, we tap the screen and we get trolled, and it's actually fire spirits. So yeah, that was the grand challenge chest. Just 12 wins grand challenge chest. Like I said, I wanted to show that for you guys because that is obviously the best chest you can get from the Grand Challenge. Mine was pretty bad. So yeah guys, that has been every single chest inside Clash Royale so far. Like I said, there's some clips where the chest wasn't available, so I had to go back and get some old footage for it. Hopefully that was okay. I just wanted to really show you guys every single chest, and if you wanted to see what chest is like kind of the best chest, you can kind of get an idea of that. So yeah, hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. If you have, make sure you guys leave a like. Of course, subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you guys take care, brush your hair, and peace out.